It's your girl Jhordyn.
Off the Remy, had a back loose. Had to hit my old town to check the news. 2-4-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with it.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jhordyn. As you can tell by the title of this video, today we are going to be going over my top 5 favorite sneakers from 2021. When it comes to videos and content like this, your girl is pretty much always late to the party, okay? So I'm definitely late. Happy New Year to everybody. It's January 4th right now and I have not given y'all this content yet. I plan on uploading this hopefully by January 6th, so if you're watching, hopefully it's January 6th. If not, just know that I really tried to make it happen, okay? If you know me, I don't like doing long intros, so just make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and you click the bell so you know every time that I post. It's usually every Monday, but sometimes you get some tweeners like this. And make sure that you're following me on all my other social media platforms, which are listed in the description box down below. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I am definitely starting this countdown from number 5, okay? So after careful thought and consideration, my 5th sneaker of the year is, drumroll please, I may or may not edit a real drum roll in. We will see. My Barely Rose Gold Hoop 6s. I fell in love with this shoe. I gotta give you guys a close-up on it. I didn't do a full review of this. I probably should have, but I did not. And one of the biggest things that kind of sold me on this shoe was the gold decals. I am a fanatic for gold, okay? Gold. I love me some gold when it comes to jewelry and accessories and just that entire concept, right? So when I saw this shoe, I was like, oh my god, it's basically all white with a little tiny hint of a really cute pastel-y pink with my favorite accessorizer, gold. So that's really what sold me on the shoe. Another reason that I wanted to add this sneaker to my top 5 is just because of the origin story of me getting it. I ended up copying this so far after the release, but I got it retail inside a store, inside a local store at retail in 2021, way after the release happened. How rare is that now, people? If you know, you know. I was literally just shopping around for random stuff and I walked into, I think, Foot Action before they closed the locations that are near me in Seattle. And I seen this sitting on the shelf. I was like, I was like, what size y'all got that in? They were like, this is the only one. And I'm actually a 7.5 in women's, but I was able to fit this 7. My foot is really in between. It's definitely a tweener. Because at first I was like, it's not a 7.5, let me just pass on it. But I actually came back after I did some more shopping in the mall and couldn't successfully find anything. And I was like, let me try that on, bro. And he was like, all right, bet. And he brought me the shoe. It ended up fitting actually quite nicely. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm not leaving without it. The quality of this leather is also really exquisite and really high. I was just sold on the shoe for multiple reasons. I mean, look at it. It's so pretty. Let's move on to number 4. My 4th sneaker of the year is my off-white Nike Dunk the 50. This is lot 8 out of 50. I didn't put this on my top 5 specifically because of the look of the shoe. Like, honestly, I do enjoy how it looks. A lot of people are like, kind of iffy about lot 8 and all of the lots together because they're like, it's kind of basic. But I enjoy this a lot. I'm very much minimalistic when it comes to how I wear my stuff. I'm very much comfy cozy when it comes to how I wear my stuff. And this shoe is just like a nice finish to any outfit that you decide to style it with. So like I was saying, it's not even about the look of this sneaker. Like I said, I am very fond of how it looks. I'm not mad at it at all. I did enjoy styling it the first time that I pulled it out. I wanted to put this shoe on my list of top 5s just because it's very sentimental to me. This is actually the first off-white sneaker that I've ever received. This is just my 2nd hit off of the Sneakers app. It is also me paying my respects to Virgil Abloh. Rest in peace. Rest in love, rest in peace. We miss him very much. This is definitely a special sneaker to me. I also really enjoyed just the entire process of the release because there were 50 lots, so there were 50 different colorway options you could have gotten for this shoe, and I ended up getting lot 8. And the kicker about the whole process, if you knew that you hit, you didn't know which lot you were gonna get. If you hit off of sneakers, you were just told, okay, you can secure your sneaker, then it'll give you your got 'em confirmation, and you don't know which lot of the 50 is. You just know that it's something that's 1 through 50. So it was very anxiety producing, not gonna lie, but it was also very exciting and it kept me on my toes about this shoe. If you would like to see my first real and raw reaction, check it out on my channel. I did do an unboxing video for this shoe. I also really like this drop because it felt like a lot of real sneakerheads were able to get it. And when I say real sneakerheads, I don't mean like, oh, I know more about sneakers than you, so I'm a real sneakerhead. Not on that level, but I mean people that don't use bots, people that don't resell, people that don't do the most and just genuinely want to wear their shoes. A lot of the people who will actually wear their shoes seem to have scored on these, and that made me like the drop even more. Again, it's just special to me. It's my first off-white shoe. It's my second hit off of sneakers. It was an exciting process not knowing which lot I was gonna get, and I just had a real and raw reaction to which lot it was, discovering that it was lot 8. This is my 4th sneaker of the year. My 3rd sneaker of the year, the cool gray 11s. I wanted to add this to my top 5 basically because this is also kind of a sentimental shoe to me. It's one of the first shoes that got me really hooked into the sneakers game. I've always had shoes thanks to my dad, but I didn't really start to appreciate them until like the Bread 11 and the cool gray 11, because I actually had a hand-me-down version of this shoe. It's the OG 2001 release. Check out my review and on foot of the shoe if you want to see more details about that and actually get a look at the 2001 version that I have. It kind of started me off for actually wanting to care about my sneakers and really getting into them and being interested in all of the different silhouettes that Jhordyn had to offer. It's just a clean shoe. Like, what can I say? They did this shoe super good justice in this release because the quality is top tier. My first version of this shoe was a hand-me-down from either my mother or my sister. It was special. It was dope for me to be able to basically have a time capsule in my hand. I was just very happy with this release. I was very happy with the quality, and I was very happy because it is sentimental to me because it's one of the shoes that got me into the shoe game for real. You guys, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. My 2nd sneaker of the year, the University Blue Jordan 4. This right here is a very close second for me. A very close second for me. I am absolutely obsessed with this shoe. Like, it's actually a little bit unhealthy how addicted to the shoe I am. And it's really sad because I can't wear it as much as I want. But it's probably a good thing because if I wore it as much as I wanted to, this would already be beat because I love this shoe so much. First of all, I love basically anything University Blue. This is my first real University Blue shoe colorway that I have, especially as of recently. When I was really young, I actually had the Alpha 1 Mid, and that was kind of a University Blue colorway. I should pull those out for you one time, but they're tiny. It's like really when Jhordyn had baby feet, okay? I had baby feet for real. I was probably in the 2nd or 3rd, maybe 4th grade when I had that shoe, and I just held on to it because I really like the shoe, and I'm probably never gonna get it again in my now adult size. That was just extra context to explain I absolutely love the University Blue colorway. I mean, look at this blue. This blue is freaking gorgeous. And the suede, this is freaking butter. They didn't put suede on the shoe. They took butter and they dyed it blue and they smacked it on this shoe. Aside from me just being a huge fan of the University Blue colorway on top of the Jordan 4 silhouette alone, I am actually obsessed with the fact that they kept this more of a monochrome vibe. Obviously, there's the grays and the blacks and the white tones on the shoe, but overall, they made this blue pop. And I'm very happy with the fact that they gave us blue laces that perfectly match the shoe. Instead of giving us white or black or gray, they kept it blue. They kept it real close to monochromatic, and I am living for it. And that's one of the reasons, one of the many reasons that I just absolutely love this shoe. This is heat. This is one of my favorite shoes from this year, and it is a very close second. Now, are y'all ready for the first is the question. I can't stop smiling because I'm so excited to show y'all, but my #1 sneaker of 2021, my Adidas May Fortune 14s. I get so excited about this shoe, it's actually kind of absurd. But honestly, I am still obsessed with this shoe the same way that I was when I first found out that it was even coming out. First of all, I'm already a huge fan of Adidas May's work. I don't have any of her other sneakers yet, but I do plan on reaching back and getting some of those drops. So the 1s, the 6s, all of that. So I've been kind of watching Adidas May do her stuff and work her magic. When she came out with this shoe and I seen this on the sneakers app, I got so excited. I was like, that shoe, I need that shoe. There's a lot of reasons that I really like and appreciate this shoe, right? So first of all, let's get into the backstory. I'm not one of these people who's gonna reference the backstory without telling you parts of the backstory. I saw this pop up on sneakers and I was watching all the videos. I was so intrigued because I love jade jewelry, and I was so pressed when I didn't hit off of sneakers. Luckily, I was able to quickly buy them at resale and it wasn't no break the bank price. I was just hyped. I was like, I secured my shoe, so I don't care. One of my favorite things about this shoe is that it was designed by a woman. This is already my #1 favorite because it's my first real woman designed sneaker. It's also my favorite sneaker because of the backstory, so let's get into it. I am a fan of jade jewelry. Adidas actually designed this shoe kind of based off of her first pieces of jewelry coming from both of her grandmothers. She incorporated the jade in so nicely. This is literally beautiful to me. And I have worn these a couple of times, so if you see a scuff, I just need you to mind your business. I love the fact that she incorporated the jade the way that she did, again with the gold accent. If you want to seal the deal with me, just put some gold in the shoe and I'm here for it immediately. So the jade, the gold, and also the earthy tone behind it. This suede is also butter. These will never be beaters for me. Nothing on this list that you have seen today will ever be a beater for me. I was just really into the shoe aside from the design alone because I'm a fan of jade jewelry. I like the fact that she was honoring both of her grandmothers with the jade jewelry because that was her first couple pieces of jewelry. I also liked the fact that she was talking about both sides of her culture, so the Asian side of her culture as well as the African side of her culture or the African American side of her culture. It was just really dope to see. It just showed how much thought was actually put into the shoe, as well as with the box and just the foils, the gold foils. I was done. Those were my top 5 sneakers of 2021. Please let me know in the comment section down below what you think of my lineup, whether you agree or disagree. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you are notified every time that I post a video, and follow me on all my social medias. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye.